The streets of Mararaba were ablaze with passion and defiance on Sunday as hundreds of youths gathered to protest the controversial arrest of popular social media activist Martins Vincent Otts, widely known as VeryDarkMan. The demonstration, marked by chants, placards, and a palpable sense of frustration, also saw protesters directing their anger at GTBank, highlighting a growing wave of discontent over economic pressures and perceived injustices in the country. The unrest stems from VeryDarkMan's arrest 2 days prior. On May 2, 2025, in Abuja, reports alleged that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (FKC) operatives involved in the operation used excessive force, with claims of assault and blindfolding during the activists' detention. The lack of clarity surrounding the charges has only deepened public outrage, with many viewing the arrest as an attempt to silence a vocal critic of systemic issues. VeryDarkMan, a polarizing figure known for his unfiltered takes on social and political matters, has long been a champion for Nigerian youths, often calling out authorities for what he perceives as unfair treatment. Protesters in Mararaba, a bustling suburb in Nasarawa State, were unrelenting in their demands for transparency and the activists' immediate release. The demonstration was a vivid display of solidarity, with young men and women marching through the streets, their voices echoing through the community. Some held signs aloft, one of which was prominently displayed by a protester in a black hoodie, emblazoned with the word "Jam," while others waved blue cloths as a symbol of resistance. The energy was electric, with chants of justice reverberating across the area, drawing onlookers and amplifying the message of the disgruntled youths. What made this protest particularly striking was the unexpected targeting of GTBank, a major financial institution in Nigeria. Demonstrators prominently displayed the bank's logo during the march, with some even suggesting a connection between the arrest and broader frustrations with the banking sector. Recently, GTBank announced a significant increase in its SMS alert charges, a move that has not sat well with customers already struggling with the rising cost of living. The fee hike, which took effect just days before the protest, has been seen by many as yet another burden on an already strained populace, fueling anger toward financial institutions. Whispers of boycotts and calls for accountability against the bank circulated among the protesters, with some vowing to take their grievances directly to GTBank branches in the coming days. Mararaba has a history of being a hotspot for such demonstrations, with residents often taking to the streets to voice their frustrations over economic challenges. The area, known for its vibrant community and proximity to the Federal Capital Territory, has seen similar protests in the past, often driven by grievances over utility tariffs and government policies. Sunday's protest, however, felt different, more charged, more personal. For many of the youths involved, VeryDarkMan's arrest is not just an isolated incident but a symbol of the broader struggles they face. From economic hardship to what they describe as systemic harassment by authorities. As the sun set over Mararaba, the protesters showed no signs of backing down. Some gathered in small groups, strategizing their next moves, while others continued to chant, their voices carrying into the evening. The demonstration has sparked a wider conversation about the role of agencies like the FKC in addressing financial crimes without alienating the very citizens they are meant to protect. For now, the youths of Mararaba remain united in their cause, determined to see justice served not just for VeryDarkMan, but for themselves and their future. The events in Mararaba signal a growing unrest among Nigerian youths, who are increasingly unwilling to accept what they see as oppressive actions by authorities and institutions. Whether this protest will lead to tangible change remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the voices of Mararaba's youths are loud, and they will not be silenced easily.